Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here with our main save for FM24 with Wisla Krakow. We're into our fourth season here, right at the end of it, and it was going well. It was going well until the £15 million man decided he wasn't going to play anymore. And we're going to ignore the fact that form has completely dropped off a cliff. We've got a cup final to play today, and that's what we're doing against top of the table Pogon. It's going to be tough, but let's focus on that, because if we think about anything else, it's not good. Right, folks, I'm going to have to show you the results since we were last together, because it's not gone well at all. You saw the draw against Corona. We then got a really good win at home against Zagłębie. It was looking like we were actually on the way. Good win against Brookbeck Temelica. I mean, we scored a couple of goals from Duda, the left back, and John Jules getting the goal with 7 goals in 3 games, beating Brookbeck Temelica there with Carlos with a couple and Duda. But we've just lost the last 3 games. Away at Lotz, we absolutely dominated this game, had over a 3 XG and conceded in the last minute of the game. Duda brace deserved something out of that game, didn't get it. Home against Lech, this probably deserved to be a draw. Delgado and John Jules with the goal. 5 goals though from Lech, which was not ideal. Don't know how they scored quite as many goals as they did. I blame the goalkeeper. And then away against Wisla Plock, if anything, they probably deserved that. We didn't create enough in that match away from home, but coming off the 2 losses like that, I was glad not to concede a bunch of goals. So we're going to play Pogon today. Not sure what we're going to do. We've just got 4 games left, and you can see the problem. We have dropped out of the top 4, and I want to be in that top 4. But if we win today, we don't need to worry about that, because we will be in the European places. Yeah, on to Carlos, who the £50 million man. A lot of people were talking about that a couple of episodes ago, saying that the fact that he was out clubbing when he shouldn't have been is a really, really bad sign, and it possibly suggests that his personality is not what it should be. He's got a balanced personality, which is fine. Notice he's now a wonder kid, but we're not getting the best out of him. We really are not. He scored 15 goals in 29 games. A player like this should be blitzing the league. This should be Erling Haaland of this league, but we are not getting the best out of him, unfortunately. So I'm going on his personality and him not taking this seriously rather than bad management. That's what we're going with. But it's a big game today, and if any game is likely to turn up, and it's probably going to be a game which really matters. So we'll see how we do. Let's go and play the game. Right, folks, the team we're going with is Carlos and John Jules up top. We've got very little option outside of that because Delgado is out injured. Kania on the right, Sahiti on the left, Duda and Selhaka in the centre. I'm happy with my midfield. I think the midfield's good. I'm just not happy about what's ahead of it and what's behind it. Backline, Krasnowski, Cordova, Pankov, Christian, with Backman in goal. Yeah, I don't know. There's some suggestions. Thanks to Parkera, who suggested to push Krasnowski back as a support player rather than an attacking player, because he noticed that there was a couple of times where the ball went into space that he should have been in, but he was far too far up the pitch. So I don't know. We'll see whether this makes a difference. 3 games lost on the trot. I'm hoping that our cup form can continue, because we have been pretty good in domestic cups. Right, here we go. This is going to be a fun one, hopefully. I want to at least give them a good game, if not completely thrash them. Well, very little going on. 37 minutes on the clock, and it is 0-0. Just 3 shots from us. Probably slightly better XG with the chances we get him. Kanya beats his man. Sahiti, Carlos into Krasnowski. Oh, Sahiti off the post. How many times do we hit the post with this team? Oh, that should have been 1-0. Great chance. Oh, well, one decent chance for any of the sides, and it was a great chance, and it was to us. but we weren't able to take the most of it. I just seem to need a few more chances than everyone else, which is frustrating. Well, here's Krasnowski on the left side. It's evened up a little bit, but first chance I think we've created in the second half. Here's Carlos. Oh, if he'd have turned, we were in there. But he didn't. It's great. Pankov, right. We're pushing them forward. Or pushing them back, not forward. Oh, lovely play from Kanya. It's John Jules. If anyone was to go and to get a goal, we want it to probably be someone other than Carlos, because we need our other players to step up with Carlos not really doing that. Here's Christian, but watch, look at that back heel into Kanya. And John Jules, nutmeg goal, and we're 1-0 up, 59 minutes gone. We've got a lead in a cup final. Well, a couple of changes made. We've changed the left side, just players who are tired, but we've managed to get the ball away. Lovely bit of play. Don't quite get the ball there. And they've got... Oh, is that going to be offside? They are looking at it. They've had no highlights up to now. They're still celebrating. It's awarded. Oh, gutting. Absolutely gutting. Seen nothing from him at all, and it's just typical. Duda with a corner though, come on. Let's do this. Don't like the player who's on the line there. He's going to be offside, isn't he? Duda. Off the post again. Twice off the post, 1 goal. It feels like we need... just if the goals were like slightly wider, the amount we'd score. But here they go, 88 minutes on the clock. And they've fired it up. This could be the one that does it. But who's it going to fall to? Krasnowski. Here's Carlos. And we've lost it. Oh, no. This would be harsh. But Christian's got the ball. What are you doing, man? Oh, God. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? He wasn't just running away from the ball. Second chance, 2 chances, and no one went for him. And it was, oh, dear me. And we do not deserve to lose this. Carlos, 6.2. Oh, that's absolutely abysmal. We've taken him off. Bloody hell. Well, I don't know. So this season has been just horrendous. I cannot believe we were lost. That hit the post twice, scored a good goal. They had nothing up until the last 10 minutes, and the 2 chances they get from mistakes from us, absolute disastrous. Dear me. Oh, that is harsh. I'm hoping next season will be with a little bit more joy in there, because it looked like this was going to be a really good year, but wow, has it just fallen apart at the last minute. 4 games lost on the trot now. Need to put that right. We've got a game against Jagiellonian. I'm hoping we can win that. Piast away, probably not. Rakov at home, I hope so. And then Gornik away. So I'm hoping we should have at least 9 points in there. And I'm hoping that's going to be enough to take us into the playoff picture. I think, yeah, once Pogon guarantee themselves the position, the 4th place should come back. But how we have gone from top of the league to this, I will never know. And Carlos, what has happened to you? What has happened to you? Where was that performance? Let's just see what his big game thing. 'Cause you'd think he would be a big game player. A consistent performer. There's nothing that gives away what's going on, really. He's performed well in training, so he's doing well in training. He's got good pace, fits well into the squad, so he's not annoyed or anything. Could improve a lot in the future. And the only negatives is about Longshot and the fact he can only play in one position. I don't see it. I don't see why he's suddenly just kind of lost his way. I do not get it at all. Let me know your thoughts, because can you see something in here which is suggestive that he's struggling? Because we've had so many games where he's just gone, disappeared off the face of the earth, and that was not a game that we needed him to do that. Oh dear. Oh, we need, I think, a rethink at the back, a real big rethink. I thought Christian and Cordoba were two awesome signings. Doesn't look like it really at the minute. Do you think, what would you do to this back line? Would you break it up completely? Would you keep some players in there? What would you do? Because I am lost. We'll just quickly go through them so you can have a look. Here is Christian, our first choice right back. Looks good to me. Looks very good. Here is Krasnowski, the left back. Determined personality or fairly determined personality. Think this guy looks good. Here is Cordoba, first choice centre back. You know, decent in the air, decent across the way. We could maybe play him as a ball playing defender as we started out, and then probably the weak link of the lot is Pankov, but he's not 100 miles below that. He's a light-hearted personality. Is that the problem? I don't know. I'm very confused and frustrated with all of this, because it's like they have not played together. Every game they play is like they've never played together before, which is bizarre. Anyway, folks, enough ranting and raving about this. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.